Hey, so as you can obviously hear, I am sick and my voice is slowly coming back. I lost it 2 days ago, but I wanted to do a video that helped me get ready for work. Okay, I thought I was gonna sound better today because yesterday my voice started coming back, but so number one thing that I would say, showers or baths or whatever you prefer. The first day, obviously, when you get sick to the point where you can't move, you probably are not going to take that shower. I didn't. But as soon as, the day two comes, just take showers. It will make you feel so much better. Tip two, stay hydrated. Water, obviously, is the best thing that you can possibly drink. Stay away from soda or anything high in sugar. That way, it will flush your system out. It will help you get over your sickness quicker. So that's what I've been doing. I've always have something to drink with me, whether it's whether it's water or chai or anything like that. I'm always drinking. I don't think I'm doing it enough, but I'm trying my best. And when it comes to makeup, I did it through obviously trial and error to see what would help me look the best and what would help with when you blow your nose, because it's gonna get ruined whether you want it or not, or whether you try or not. But I kind of found a way that when you blow your nose, so I found out that when you have the makeup the way I have, it kind of helped with going, like with the makeup being removed, and it kind of like blended it with your skin. So I feel like that kind of made it look a little bit more normal. So okay, enough for the talking. So you want to wash your face obviously before and apply any cream, any moisturizer that you use. And I actually apply a little bit more than I should and like leave my skin almost with like a veil of cream, and I let it soak in by itself. So I will get ready. Let's say it's like 6 in the morning and you're getting ready. You put that veil on your skin and you can't obviously get ready yet. So then you can get dressed. You can go to the bathroom, you can make your lunch for work, get your coffee ready, and then you start getting ready. That way it soaks in. So I always have like a little routine. Okay, so step one that I'm going to use is the e.l.f. primer mist, and just spray it all over my face. And then just with a beauty blender, spread it all over my skin. And after the priming mist, I'm gonna go to the Baby Skin by Maybelline primer, and I am not a primer person, but when I'm sick, it kind of helps. So I just gonna put it on my cheeks. I'm gonna start with eyebrows first. So I'm just going to use the pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills in soft brown. I'm doing your eyebrows when you're sick, so I'm just gonna do them off camera and I'll be right back. Now it's time for the foundation. Before you apply it, you want to make sure you blow your nose. That way you start on like a clean slate, and you don't have to blow. Hopefully you don't have to blow during your makeup application. So I'm applying the Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 122. Now the question for me was, do I do concealer or do I not do concealer? One day I did do the concealer, another day I didn't. Depending, everybody knows you're sick, at work, so it's not like you're going in trying to fool anyone. No one's stupid. So if you don't have a concealer on, I don't think it's the end of the world. But I am going to apply a little bit. So what that means for me is that I'm not going to bring the foundation higher than right here. That way I reduce the amount of product I put under my eye. Now for my concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and that is in the brightener. I'm just going to take that little amount per eye. Don't want to overdo in this one. I feel like if you overdo on a concealer, especially with what I'm doing, then it's just not, you don't want to look cakey when you're already sick. And I'm going to also use that as a primer on my eyes as well. You saw what a little amount of concealer I took, and already it made a really big difference. So a little always goes a long way. And unfortunately, if you use a concealer, you have to use a powder to set it. So I'm using the Ben 9 Natural Set, and that's the colorless powder. And I'm literally just putting a tiny little bit, and with a brush, I'm going to set the under eye. And that's going to be the only powder that I'll be using on my eyes. No, on my entire face. And this is the only thing I'm using for my face when it comes to powder. There's nothing else that I will be using. And the reason being is I did my makeup when I first got sick the same way that I always do it. So I put foundation, I set it in with powder. And since your skin is so deprived of water when you're sick, and the texture is always showing up a little bit more than normally, and your skin, whether you normally have oily or dry skin or combo skin or whatever, is always a little bit more extra dry when you're sick. Powder, it just made it awful. So I've never, ever, ever in my life went anywhere without setting my full face with powder. But I just wanted to try it, and I did. I only set a little bit under my eyes, like you saw right there. I honestly would recommend not wearing a concealer. Just bring the foundation all the way up to your eye and like on your eyelid, and use that, and then set it a little bit with a powder, because it's not that heavy as a concealer. Enough for the blabbing. So once your under eyes are set, as you can see, like the skin has like a little bit of a more natural glow, and the pimple is covered so you don't look as sickly. So that's the point. So now I'm gonna go and move over to my eyes, and I'm gonna set my eyes with the e.l.f. finishing powder, and this is the color light to medium. Honestly, the powder has a really nice finish, and it adds a little bit of a color, as you can see, to the eye. Makes it look, less pale, and makes you look better. So now I'm going to take a little smudger brush and take the powder again and just run it slightly under my eyes to get rid of any creasing. I honestly regret putting the concealer on. I wore the concealer once throughout the entire week, and I wanted to do it for the video because I know that a lot of people do still feel more comfortable wearing concealer, but when you're sick, kind of like all the rules that you always apply to yourself when you do makeup go out the window, and you have to try something else. So I'm just putting the powder under my eyes to disguise the creasing. And this is legit it for my eyes. The only thing that I'm missing is an inner corner highlight and a mascara, but I'm gonna do that later, but that's it, So if you want to apply shadow, go ahead, but I feel like throughout the day from blowing your nose, you're gonna lose the makeup around your nose area, so the eyes are gonna be a little bit too much, so keep everything to the minimal, basically. So now we're gonna move over to contouring your face. Now, I cannot leave the house without contouring. I usually use powders because I want to make my face look less sickly. I feel like creams are the best thing for that. And I'm using the Black Radiance True Complexion Cream Contour Palette in light to medium. And I am using the contour palette, the contour shade right here. As you can see, I have been using it. And I am applying it with a sponge. So I just grab some from here. Then just apply it on my cheeks and blend it out. And that literally blends with your face so well. I always take the rest from the side of the cheek and bring it down my neck. And last but not least is the forehead. So just, the same thing. And that brings you more, to life. You get those cheeks back, brings more color in. Now, I do not use this color for contouring my nose because I find that it's too orange. So I actually that's the only powder that I use on my face is to contour my nose. Even though it will disappear at the end of the day, like it's going to be gone, but I do contour my nose on a daily. For highlight, I have been switching this entire week between the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Liquid Glow and the Physicians Formula highlighter in Beige Pearl. I'm going to go with the liquid today and just a little bit on my finger. And this one again becomes your skin. You have the nice glow with the contour. And it looks, like you're not as sick as you really are, so that helps. Now to contour my nose, I am going with the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster Highlighted Contour Palette, and that's the matte version of it, and I'm just taking the middle shade, which is the gray one, and that is a great shade to contour your nose with. And now since we didn't set the face before, I am dabbing the brush onto my nose rather than, that way I won't move the foundation. And now I'm going to go with the Physicians Formula highlighter and highlight the inner corners of my eyes and kind of bringing it down here as well. And I'm going to highlight the tip of my nose, which is kind of a useless step because it's going to disappear within, 2 nose blows, but it will look nice for the 30 seconds you have it on. So. And now for the blush, I'm using the Fit Me blush from Maybelline in medium coral. And with the Real Techniques blush brush, I'm just going to pick some up and just dab it on my cheek again. Not, like blended, just dab it. And now to set my face, I'm using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. And I always set before I do my mascara. And now for the last time with the beauty sponge. Just kind of tap it in. And for my mascara, I'm using the Burt's Bees mascara. And to add it to my lips a little bit, I'm not going to go with any lipstick. I would not recommend it, either lip gloss or chapstick or whatever. So I am using a balm, and that's from Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Shea Butter, and that's a vegan lip balm. And that's like my go-to favorite everyday lip balm. Just makes, it's really, really thick, so I have to use like 2 hands to squeeze a little bit out. It's a very thick formula. And it will make you more, look a little bit more better as well. So this is it. So just, quick recap. Don't forget to stay hydrated. I didn't say that before, but take your medication the way it's meant to be taken. I overdid it a little bit and it really upset my stomach. I really wanted to get better, so I was taking more than it was set to take, and my stomach ended up bloated, extremely hard, uncomfortable. I just made the entire sick experience even worse than it was already. So stick to the instructions on your medication and continue taking it the way it's advised to, and you'll get better. But on top of that, stay hydrated, take showers on a daily or twice a day, eat healthy, avoid any spicy foods. I really, really wanted to eat hot Cheetos yesterday, and I was like, I'll be fine. I got to 3, and then I had like the biggest cough fit ever because, it irritated your throat with the damn spiciness. I couldn't help myself. But that's not going to help it. Let's be real. So stay away from spicy foods. Get as much rest as you possibly can. Obviously, if you are working, it's not going to be this easy. But try to avoid talking whenever you don't need to speak. That way, you get your voice coming back a little bit quicker. And yeah, but I really do like the way this makeup is. And yes, by the end of the day, my nose here is gone just from grabbing my nose when I blow. I'm going to show you something real quick. I used toilet paper instead of tissues because I got a really bad allergic reaction 2 years ago. So I'm a little scarred for tissues now, so don't be weirded out. I'm using toilet paper. But when you blow your nose, don't hold it like on your face. Hold it only on your nose right here, like right here. You're only removing the makeup right here. but that way you save the makeup for as long as you can. So those are just my little tips. I really hope you enjoyed the video and have a good day.